I'm chosen. I want to be the best version of myself. It changed the way I walked, the way I talked, the way I looked at myself. When I looked in the mirror, I saw Seth, the chosen one. It caused me to want to do simple things like, brush my teeth and smell good and look my best because I'm the chosen one. There's nobody like me. Some of you are thinking, Coach Seth, you're crazy. Well, I may be crazy, but I'm telling you, I started to buy into it and it started to change the way I worked out. I wanted to, play college sports. So I worked out like nobody else. And when I was working out, I'd be thinking, nobody else can work out like this. Nobody else is working out like me because I'm the chosen one. I started to develop this healthy sense of who I was. Not arrogance at all, but instead of comparing myself with others, well, nobody else is doing this, well, nobody else is doing that, it doesn't matter. I'm the chosen one. I'm doing things my way, and it's benefiting my life. So as I started to buy into this idea of respecting myself, of Seth, the chosen one, I saw it transform my life. I mean, I succeeded in sports and in school, and then something exciting started to happen. I started to think, what if I took this concept of respect outside of myself? What if I didn't just respect myself and I wasn't just the chosen one, but what if I helped other people be the chosen one? What if I helped everything, everywhere I went, get better and improve? I now call this transformational respect, where literally when you're walking down the hall, I'd be walking down the school hallway and I'd see a piece of trash, and normally when I just kind of walk past it because it's like, why should I pick that up? I was like, no, I'm going to make this hallway better. It became this thing in my head where it's like, everywhere I go, I'm going to show respect and I'm going to transform everything everywhere I go. And some of you are like, it's just a piece of trash. Well, guess what? The hallway looks better. I took pride in that. I took pride when I bought my first car in making sure it looked perfectly clean. See, I was now starting to transform not just my thoughts, not just my life, but the environment around me. This transformational respect mindset is a powerful thing. And it's something that a 9-year-old girl named Katie started to buy into. She was at this program where she received a little cabbage seedling, right? Where most 9-year-olds would get the cabbage seedling and be excited and might go, throw it in the styrofoam cup with some dirt in it, or might forget about it altogether. She was like, no, I'm gonna respect the seedling, and I'm going to see what happens with it. I'm going to take care of the seedling, because she was told if you take care of it, it will grow. So she took it home, she planted it in her backyard, and every day after school, she'd go get a can of water and she'd sprinkle some water around it, and she asked her parents to get some fertilizer. She got some fertilizer, she would fertilize it, and then she would pull the weeds. She'd weed, make sure it was protected, and she watched it begin to grow. And she did this very consistently. One day, her neighbors came over and said, there's animals that are trying to eat your cabbage. And so she asked her grandfather, would you help me build like a little mini fence to protect it, just a little cage to protect this cabbage? So she went to extreme measures to protect and help this thing grow. And guess what? It grew like crazy. I mean, by the time it was time for it to be picked, it was 40 pounds. A massive size. And then she said, this is a special cabbage. I took great care of it. It needs a special home. And she did some research and she found a soup kitchen that fed hungry people to donate it to. Guess what? Her cabbage fed over 270 people. As she went there and watched the people eating it, and she just felt so fulfilled. She was like, there's hungry people that are eating this. I want to do more. So she went back to her school and asked the school if they would help. Her school ended up donating a huge piece of land so that they could have a garden. And everybody in the school from kindergarten to 12th grade started to participate in this garden that she started. It didn't stop there. She took it further. Today, Katie's Crops literally is in 33 states in the United States, over 100 gardens. They feed thousands of people. And it all started by respecting something that was given to her. She showed respect to a little cabbage seedling. How silly is that? I told you at the beginning of the school year that you had the power to change the world. I think so often we miss the little seedlings. We think it's just a seedling. We don't understand that it could change the nation, that it could feed thousands. We miss the little things. I want to challenge you to respect yourself, but then to respect everything around you, whether it's picking up trash Or whether it's respecting the person you pass in the hallway instead of looking down, maybe you look up and just give a smile, a hello. Maybe it's, respecting people by just giving a word of encouragement. But listen, you have a choice to open up a door to say, I want to have this transformational respect. I don't just want to keep it to myself. I want to transform the environment everywhere I go. And some of you are saying, Coach Seth, that's too much. Open a door. You never know what you can accomplish. You can live a life of significance, or you can just bypass the seedlings, bypass the opportunities, and live like everybody else. So I challenge you to open a door to transformational respect. I want you to volunteer. I want you to clean up your school. I want you to join a movement that's doing something this week. If you have an idea, bring it to your peers. Start something. Do something. Transformational respect starts now. Good luck.
Basketball manager here. 5, 4,
3,
2, 1.
Good morning, guards. Today is Friday, March 16th, and it's a red day.
Today's weather is sunny with a high of 41 and a low of 26. Hey, Hunter, what's going on with track?
Well, we have a special guest, Miss Pryor, as well as another special guest later, about girls track.
Hey ladies, so I have the announcement you're waiting for, but first just remember that practice starts on Monday after school. If you've not picked up a track schedule yet, they're in the front office. In addition, make sure you have a physical before you can practice. So for managers, we had a great group of managers come out this year and apply. And so we actually have a very big list to read off. So for 6th grade managers, Sarah Gentry, Lauren Alwine, Alexis Varney, Abigail Hughes, Nora Lee Mook, Coley Brown, Parker Betchel, Lauren Powell, Lillian Christensen, Kaylee Morazinski, Leah Spinsky, Tegan Oldfather, Kaylee Hanzawinski, Yasmin Juarez, Brooke Brunsdorf, Michaela Dole, Cassidy Pentelow, and Emma Baker.
Thank you, Miss Pryor.
You're welcome.
And congratulations, girls. Those interested in boys track need to stop by Mr. Burns' room and sign up to pick up a schedule. You must have a physical on file to be able to participate. If you have any questions, ask Mr. Burns.
For lunch today, we will be having hamburger, mini corn dogs, and fish nuggets.
Sounds good. And also, Penn cheer tryout forms are in the main office for current 8th graders.
Make sure to come watch the musical The Wizard of Oz next week, March 22nd and 23rd at 7 p.m. Hey Hunter, who's our extra special guest today?
So we have Braxton Cave here today, and we'd just like to ask you a couple questions about your life. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So where did you go to middle school, high school, and where did you play college at?
So let's start from the beginning. Started out at Madison, not too far from here. Then came to Grissom. From there went to Penn High School, and then to Notre Dame.
Yep. Okay. So and then when you were here, did you do any extracurricular activities?
I did. So I played football, basketball, I wrestled, and did track. So tried to do as much as I could.
So on the football side, did you play for any NFL teams?
I did. So I started out with the Cleveland Browns, and then made my way to the New England Patriots, and then finished my career with the Detroit Lions.
Nice. And then moving up to college, did you have any cool stories about Notre Dame?
You know, the coolest thing, probably my takeaway, was in 2012 we played in the national championship. Obviously, we didn't win, didn't go the way we wanted, but still a really cool experience.
And then one more thing. What was the most important thing you remember about Grissom?
I just remember how good the teachers were, how much I learned, and how much fun I had with all my friends.
All right, thank you. Braxton Cave, guys. Now back to the desk.
T-shirt order forms for the student versus staff basketball game have been extended and are due next Tuesday, March 20th, to Miss Barkham in the bookstore. Shirts cost $10 and all proceeds raised will be donated to Riley.
Thank you, Joka, and be sure to buy your T-shirts. Now to the pledge.
Thank you. Please stand for a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Back to the desk.
All NJHS members and new inductees included, there will be a meeting Monday at 8 a.m. March 19th in the IMC.
Make sure all members are there. And don't forget to wear your green tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day. Have a fantastic Friday, Grissom, and stay tuned for a March Madness video. So yesterday we did the right side of the bracket, which is the East and the Midwest regions. But today we're going to go to the left side of the bracket, which is the South and the West regions. Virginia is the one seed in the South region, and Xavier is the one seed in the West region. So here are our picks.
And we're tied 75 again. Isaiah, shot clock turned on. Game clock at 8. He's going to do it himself. Thomas, shake, crossover, step back, and DeBosa, Young, safe, and Washington wins it.